So I watched Deadpool Wolverine, the only Marvel movie of the year, and I'm happy to say it's good, It's actually pretty good, the cinephiles on Twitter were wrong. This movie's fun. Honestly, I didn't really go into it expecting much because you kind of know what it's going to be, It's a Deadpool movie, It's not going to be a masterpiece of cinematography and dialogue. It's just foul-mouthed fun, and this movie seriously delivers, The jokes are mostly funny. They never got too annoying, which it's hard to do that, when there's an average of 13 jokes per minute. But, I'm sure you've all seen the opening dance to the NSYNC song, but, it's gone pretty viral now. But yeah, it's pretty great, It's a good showcase of the tone and action the movie has. Hypothetically, if I had a girlfriend and we broke up, I'd dance to the song in front of her. And overall, it's a pretty memorable sequence, There's some memorable lines, memorable action scenes, such as the opening scene, obviously. The car fight is a good highlight, and also the last fight with the Corp. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's all basically 100 Deadpools. That's a very good fight as well. I liked it a lot. And, there's a lot of cameos, obviously. Some are just, gratuitous fan service, but it is nice that most of the roles are actually, they're mostly kind of supporting roles, and then they actually help the plot. They're not just there, they don't just show up for 2 seconds and leave, they actually do help advance the plot. They're more supporting roles than cameos. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman have really good chemistry. They play off each other well, and they make the film, it feels like a buddy cop movie, like Beverly Hills or Rush Hour, like 1, 2, or 3. And Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, or 3. The movie does look a bit ugly, which is, it's disappointing considering how good Deadpool 2 cinematography was. But it doesn't really bother me too much. There's still some pretty good looking scenes and good cinematography. Overall, it's fun, it's dirty, the music is great, the action, the choreography is pretty good, CGI is decent. There's some parts where it's a little janky, but overall, I didn't really mind most of it. The acting is all around great, especially Matthew McFadden, who definitely delivers the funniest lines in the film.
He has risen, baby girl. Fuck! What the fuck is happening here?
It is probably the best film of the trilogy, and it's just a really fun summer blockbuster, and you just don't go in expecting more than that. Deadpool Wolverine gets 4.5 stars. And just ignore the Twitter critics, calling us a soulless corporate money printer, because the core of this film is how much heart it has, and the love for the Fox movies and the characters of those films and this one. It's really good, I actually liked it a whole lot more watching it a second time. But it definitely doesn't mean that the MCU is back. This is definitely a rare occasion. You're not going to be making any more of these, anytime soon. Yeah, that's all I got.